I go to church, you go to church, church to church to church, church.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of BlaspheMass Debate. It's your host, your favorite Deacon of the weekend, Cody G here. And today we're going to objectively resolve democracy, photography, and intentions. But first off, let's meet our panelists. John Juan, what's good, baby? What's up?
Go green, baby. Fuck Michigan. Go green.
And Miss you. And then we got our man over here, Taylor Trav. What's good, Trav?
I two tin of sardine and a bread. Top shotter. What's good? What I want?
And our special guest, Detroit improv / comedian, star and co-writer of Birth of a Hoe Ass Nation, J. Russ.
What up, though?
What's good? So, a lot of people in America have voted on this recent election day. Some did mail-in votes, some did online. My thing is, though, is everybody capable mentally to do this, or are some senile? Should the voting age be capped at 65? John, man, what's your opinion on this? Pop it off.
Hell yeah, bro. Voting age should definitely be capped at 65. Like, when you think about it, that you've been voting since, you were 18, so that's about, 40 years. You probably get a good 11, 12 votes in. You could have been voting for the wrong people the whole time. Like, you might as well just give it up, because you're probably about to die soon, and anything that these new presidents are going to change aren't really going to affect you in your old age. So it really don't matter, bro. Like, these people are already crazy. They can't drive. They on medication. You really can't tell what they thinking. They just in some old folks home or like at the crib all day, where politics don't even really matter to them. So why should they be able to vote? And you got to think about it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people, the bad things that are...
No, you sound dumb as hell. Like, the nigga that you're voting for is way older than 65. So to say that you can run and be it...
Donald Trump is not
the
65.
niggas is 74, 75. So to say that you can't vote for these niggas if you're that 65. Age... You can't be president until you're 45, and then say you have 20 more years, you're done with voting for them. Like, the old 60, 70, 80, 90 niggas is the ones that running the shit. So I mean, I feel like you gotta have some kind of coherency. You know what I'm saying? Like, old niggas know some stuff.
Nah.
Like, you can't hoop no more. Obviously can't hoop no more, but
Nah, fuck that. Like,
you can't hoop now.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
These old motherfuckers, they just need to. They need to just get shipped to another community, like another country. They just need to be like a country just for old people. You know what I'm saying? Nah, because like all these older people, they got these old school views. All the racism and misogyny and homophobic shit is coming from them. It's coming from them motherfuckers.
Sometimes
exactly.
you gotta
I agree with that.
Sometimes you gotta massage your back, and sometimes you gotta massage your knee.
No, the only reason why all that
racism
exists is because they taught it to their kids, who taught it to their grandkids, who taught it to it's just passed down bullshit knowledge from older people to younger people. And like I said, bro, half of them in wheelchairs, war veterans, done been through too much to really even contribute. They're retired. Like, they don't even contribute to society anymore. So what does it matter? Like, why should their vote even matter? They're just at the crib with it on vacation.
Real talk. Why you said some shit that sparked my mind. You said they can't drive no more. I think these old motherfuckers need to get retested for their driver's license too. Wow,
absolutely.
They should, but that's different. That's definitely beyond the scope of this. But I mean, voting, I feel like that's way different than this. Like, you talking about they taught racist ideals and stuff like that. But like,
they voted 12 times.
We wouldn't have known any of this stuff. We wouldn't have known the stove. We wouldn't have known that the stove was hot or anything like that if had old motherfuckers not have taught us it initially. So like, to just be like, all right, now you're done. You're done in society. Now that's your ass. Like, now, like, what's the point of them then? Should we just send them off to die?
I mean, they not
Should
dead.
They just go get debt?
They just done. They can't decide shit that affects our future. You know what I'm saying? They about to be dead in 10 years.
Exactly.
It's the now though. I mean,
why should they vote? It's like voting.
So you're saying they're stuck in their old ways?
Die today. Exactly, they're stuck in their old ways. If I know I'm finna die in a year, why should I be able to vote on something that's gonna last for 4 years?
So you plan on living at 66?
Some motherfuckers are. I'm gonna be.
No, when do you plan on living? When do you plan on living to?
At least 196.
And you think you're gonna be bedridden from 65 to 196? Without any mental capability? Come on, nigga. Like, I feel like with the change in science and technology and workout methods, whey protein, GNC, I feel like it's some shit to make niggas P90X. I feel like it's some shit to make old niggas be able to do shit. Niggas boxing. Mike Tyson has got to be like what 55, about to go fight Roy Jones Jr.
55.
So shit. In 10 years, you think Mike Tyson should be able to vote? Is that what you saying?
Okay. They might physically be okay, but mentally, that's what we talking about. We talking about mentally. Mentally, these motherfuckers ain't shit, man. They stuck in them old school ways. Dude, I can't.
They voted already 11 times. Imagine how many they voted 11 racist votes if they're a racist person, like 11, 12 times, like over and over, and they're not going to change. And it's like racism.
What about the black people? Black people can't be racist.
People are voting on Jim Crow.
Bro, I said vote for Obama. Vote for Obama again. First term to the second term. Second term to the third term.
You said they lose.
300 term, midterm.
But they losing the mental capacity. I feel like the philosophy people were philosophizing way into their 90s. Was Copernicus and them, in Aristotle and them, was like, why? And I guarantee they was like 80, 90 years old when they first came up with the question, why? Like, I feel like niggas would be like, oh, this is how it is. But it takes a trained old mind to be like, wait a minute, why the fuck is it like this? So you gotta let
65-year-old you know that's gonna change the world or do anything?
I'm gonna change the world when I turn 65 to the day. So
you ain't no wizard. You ain't no wizard, bro.
What about all the gurus in every movie? You climb up all the thing, and they're like, "Can I ask you a question?" And they're like, "That was your question. Now you gotta leave." And like that was your one question. But it's like they're an old nigga. They can answer anything. That's a guru.
So
a wisdom nigga.
So you guys think that Social Security should be the cutoff, or
maybe something like that? I just think that they've done all that they can do. Like, there's nothing more. You know, how many more on average people live to what, 80? So you got 15 years. You really, like, that's one president, two presidents who really can't even affect your life too much. You done seen about 12 presidents, bro.
Have you ever watched
the last few? Ain't really gonna do nothing.
Have you ever watched the episode of Jeopardy? That nigga Alex Trebek's gotta be like 80 years old, and that nigga, for every single question, once you answer it, he'll go off into a tangent about describing that shit, or he'll read the shit in an accent. That nigga knows everything there is to know about everything. So like, to say old niggas are just dumb, old niggas know stuff. Like that nigga Alex Trebek's probably one of the smartest people to have ever lived.
So he's not just a special case.
I don't know, but they still racist, man. They still racist. Like a lot of.
So Alex Trebek's racist.
A lot of racist. I don't know. He might be. That nigga might be racist. I don't fucking know.
There's no way Alex Trebek is racist. Or the nigga that says this is Jeopardy. That nigga ain't racist either.
He might
they got black guests all the time.
Everybody, all these motherfuckers racist, man. The Wheel of Fortune nigga racist.
Vanna White. Vanna White. Her last name is White.
Vanna White.
He ain't lying.
Yo, low key Vanna White gotta be racist.
So I think we're gonna take it into the final word here. Let's see. This is the chance you have to bring it home, baby. So, John, man, what you got to say on this, man? This is your final word. Go for it.
Look, like I said, man, you've seen about 12, 13, 14 presidents. There's a reason why a lot of these companies are like hiring younger people to get these old people out of their jobs, because they've been complacent for years. They don't want to move forward. They don't want to grow. They're staying in their position because they're one track minded. Companies are firing them, bringing in these younger minded people to move into the future because they can adapt and they're not stuck in their ways. These old people stuck in the past, and we ain't never gonna get nowhere with their mentality. So you may love them, you know what I'm saying, but they just shouldn't be. I mean, it's a reason why 18-year-olds got to be 18 to vote. So you gotta be, because you're mentally there, right? By the time you're 18, I just think you're mentally not there by the time you're 65. So cut it off.
Okay, spoken like a true winner there. That was touching, man. Trav, man, what's your final word, man? What you got to say about it?
Yeah, I think not Snoop Dogg, but I think Stephen Hawking definitely died well past his 65s. He had to be like at least like 69, 70, or some shit like that. He's in a wheelchair. You don't lose your mental capacity.
Debatable.
You don't lose your moral ground once you turn 65. Like some people are bad, some people are good. Some young people are bad. So I feel like if the whole thing is just racist, I feel like that should not be the age, because the old people are not necessarily racist.
How is that racist?
But you got your Snoop Dogs, you got your goddamn Betty Whites, you got your Alex Trebeks, and I'm like, these niggas should be able to vote until the day that they are no more. Snoop Dogg's got to be pushing 65.
No, he's not, dog. What the fuck?
I mean, he's been rapping for at least 65 years. So yeah, I just think all black people should be able to vote for as long as they want to. And Snoop Dogg's 65, and yeah, he should be able to vote. I rest my case. Dog pound.
Very powerful, final word there. J. Russ, man, what you got to say about this? It's your last chance, man. Mop it up.
Look, man, like, you know how there's like, kids can't vote until they're 18. You know what I'm saying? There should be like a little, there should be a cutoff. You know what I'm saying? There should be like a little, I don't know what you call it, like a little time period where you can vote. 18, 65. That's what you do, Travis. That's an ugly ass face you making. But real talk, man. Like, I don't want no old motherfucker making decisions that's gonna affect my life and my youth. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't want to do that to another motherfucker. I ain't with that, man. I'm just not with that bullshit. Old people are, and you know what? It's another thing. The older you get, the more selfish you get. The more selfish you get, and the
less you give a fuck.
And the less you give a fuck.
Fuck them kids. Fuck them kids.
Yeah, for real.
Exactly.
I'll make a decision for them kids real quick. All your money, gone.
You ever chilled around some?
Old people do not need to vote. They just don't need to vote. They just don't need to vote. So just cut it off.
Okay.
And retest them at driving. Retest them at a lot of other shit too. But driving and cut the few things.
Low key.
Okay, so I enjoyed listening to those final words, but I believe one stood out. So my thoughts on this and what it seems like is, yes, there should be a voting cap at the age of 65, and the round goes to John.
Oh my fucking God.
He reeled it in. He reeled it in. He reeled it in.
That's racist as fuck.
He killed the final word.
That's racist.
It's not racist. So it's not racist. It's oldest.
Now we all had that girl that we were infatuated with. I know y'all fellas did. High school crush, whoever could let you get the smash. You know what I'm saying? But my question is, after a breakup, should you have to delete your ex's nudes? J. Russ, man, what you got to say on this, man? Let's pop this topic off. This is serious.
Man, fuck no, you ain't got to delete the news, man. Those memories, bro. Those memories are you like smashing.
Right.
Those beautiful memories. Beautiful fucking memories. You ain't got to delete those, man, at all. Keep them. Me personally, I would get them developed and print them bitches out. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do. And keep them in the box. You know what I'm saying? I would just get them developed, put them in the box, and I would keep them out my phone just in case someone took my phone and stole them. I'll keep them in the box. You know what I'm saying? And all the ex-girlfriends just have those memories.
Make a collage. Make a collage. You might have to make a collage.
Make a motherfucking memory board. No, dude. You gotta delete that shit.
Put them in alphabetical order.
When you get a new girl, she ain't going for none of that, bro. Like, you definitely gotta
she
get
ain't
rid of
gonna,
them.
she ain't gonna
That's
know.
cheating.
She ain't gonna know.
She never gonna find out.
I'm keeping
Bro, you remember the movie Get Out? He found that box of pictures. He found them, bro. Like, she gonna find them some kind of way, man.
But that was because it wasn't in the cloud. If it was in the cloud, it's different. But it's like, once these nudes are my nudes, they're my nudes. It's like you give me any kind of gift. If you give me a gift, like, I'm sure you have gifts.
Are they free reign?
I'm sure you have gifts.
Are they free reign to share with your friends?
And if you go on the hub, there's probably so many things where it's like, X blah blah blah. It's like so many things like that. So it's like, once it's mine, it's mine.
Are they free reign to share with your friends then?
No, I wouldn't do that. I feel like that's weird. But I feel like once you've gifted these nudes to me, they become my nudes, and now I can make the collage. I can do it like how the investigator, where you got the bullet to the board.
Can she swing around your dick pics? Can she swing around your dick pics?
All right, nigga, I didn't say do it. I didn't just say do an investigator board on the shit. I'm just saying.
Strings
keep them in
with the strings.
I'm just saying.
There's a question mark in the middle.
This nigga gonna make a science project out of it.
It's titty.
Where'd my favorite pig go?
He gonna have that folding board science project shit.
The tripod.
All that shit. Look, I'm just saying. Just keep them in the box. That bitch on Get Out. Her shit should have been secured. If her shit was secured, if her shit was secured, he wouldn't have got suspicious, and they wouldn't have been able to take over his body. Not that I condone that, But
Come on,
Exactly,
man.
exactly. I feel like if you're
Bro.
mature enough to keep it on the cloud, then you're mature enough to keep the picture. Like I don't know, you mentioned
But
send
why
it to
you
your
don't
friends.
keep it
That's
like you move on to bigger and better? So why you want
no,
to
it's like
keep
a
that
photo
around?
album. Sometimes you
It's
go back like, oh, when I was 8, I used to do this. Like, oh, this, like, oh, this is like this. So sometimes you want to just go back and like you reminisce. Like
Hey,
sometimes,
Trav.
no, I'm saying for the photo album. Like sometimes, like, oh, remember when I had that wacky haircut? It's just like you go back and look back at stuff. So it's like, oh, this is when
Forgot
she
you
did
put it in there.
when she spread eagle. And
Grandma!
she was like,
I remember when I was 10 and I dry
Don't
humped
lick-
this bitch and I dry humped this bitch.
the grapefruit incident.
This nigga's stupid, man.
Hey, that is funny as hell.
Once you give something to
walk-
somebody,
Grandma, don't open that.
once you give something to somebody, it becomes theirs. So it's like, yeah, you should definitely keep the same. I won't share this with anybody. I won't make a fool out of you. But like, it's mine. So like, sure,
but
if I
just
want
in
to go,
case, but just in case, I got you.
yeah, if you got a hankering for a pankering, then I feel like.
So
You
if
wanna
you get
start
caught
some
with those
shit.
nudes, so if you got caught with those nudes, do you think charges should be pressed? Like, is that like an instantaneous, like you should be getting in trouble for, or what?
Yeah, I think there might be statute of limitations on those kind of things.
Right.
You
No,
can't
I mean,
really-
I feel like
That's
it's a trust
personal
thing. If they
property,
send it to you all
private
willy nilly,
property.
they definitely run the risk of I can upload it to the hub
Yeah.
at any given moment's number.
That is
No,
So
true.
you usually do have to pay for things like that. That's why they invented.
but I feel like
OnlyFans,
you become
but-
a whole ass nigga if you do said upload. Because I mean, what's the point? You get a couple of likes or something like that. But yeah, I don't know. That's weird. But I think it's mine. I feel like you send it to me. They're forever mine. So I can look back at when I'm 80. When I'm not able to vote.
Those nudes are mine. Now, when I get married, that might be something different. Then I might get rid
you gotta
of them.
store it in a more. Then you
okay.
store it in a
It's
more
not cheating
secretive
till you get married,
location.
bro. That's some
Now-
bullshit. You got to get rid of them hoes. You got to
Now-
delete them off.
Now you just
off
store it in a
everything.
more secret location. Now you upload it to the
No,
cloud
fuck
in a
that,
hidden
man.
folder on a phone that you stash somewhere.
Now,
So it's,
No,
You don't
if
need
I'm
to
married,
keep the
I get
dirty
rid of them.
treasure, man.
If I'm married, I get rid of them. But if I'm
You
still
don't got to
like,
keep the dirty treasure.
no,
'Cause I mean, how many marriages result in divorces anyway? So that you might get in a new marriage, then that gets out of it like in a year, and then you were with 3, 4, 5 people that were on your collage
Like,
that you already had on your
got
collage,
three
and then like
wives.
you get out of it,
Three
like
wives
damn,
nudes.
I can't go to my collage because of this marriage that was a bullshit marriage anyway.
you know
So,
what,
like,
Trav? You're right, Travis. I'll bury them bitches. I'll bury them bitches in my yard.
Ooh.
And if the marriage doesn't work out, I'll dig them bitches back up.
He
Yeah.
might have just took it home.
And
with
when
that
it's
one.
married, you're like, I'm not even gonna think about it. Obviously I'm not gonna go back in there and dig it. It's all the way in Wisconsin. Like I'm not
Look,
gonna
keep
go
the-
get them.
Bury him.
I'm keeping them bitches.
But once you marry him, you bury him.
Once you bury him. Okay. All right, now I
Bars.
think it's time. That was a good way to end this and get to the final words. So, J. Russ, man, tell me, man, what's your final word? What do you think about this, man? This might be the take. Go for it. Kill
Look,
it.
man, keep the nudes. Just be responsible with them shits. That's all you gotta do. Just be responsible. You could do weird shit. Just be responsible with it. That's all. That's all you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Don't have it on your phone because motherfuckers lose their phone all the time. They take the phone
Right.
and motherfucker go through it and send the news and all that shit in the cloud. I don't trust the cloud. I don't trust that shit either. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck that cloud.
Get them
Right, who's
bitches
running the
developed.
cloud?
Get
Who's
them
running
bitches.
it?
Get them bitches developed and
Mhm.
stash them very securely and very responsibly, and you'll be straight. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, if you marry him,
Oh yeah, if you,
as they say.
you know what I'm saying? If you marry them, bury them. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
And if you
okay,
if you divorce them,
Force him.
you force them. You force them. Okay. Okay, Trav, man, what's your final word, man?
Yeah, I used to date this Arab one. Her name was Miriam, and she was a hairy one. And
This nigga,
one of my
man.
favorite
The
elements
fuck?
is bury him. But I think that just goes to show that if you marry him, you definitely bury him. And yeah, she sent me the hairy ones, and I was like, oh well, okay, I'm gonna need to bury them, and yeah, and I used a lot of barium on them, and yeah, but then once you divorce them, then you force them to let you dig them up, and yeah, marry him, bury him.
Right.
She was a
There you
hairy
go.
one.
All right. I heard you, man. So, John, what's your final word, man? Mop it up.
I think as part of the breakup transaction, you have to exchange phones and delete whatever you want out the other person's phone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I believe it was like
Wise way to keep a
season 7.
relationship.
Exactly, like season 7, episode 9 of Catfish. Like, this dude was mad because his chick left him for another nigga, and he was like, "Okay, bet that's how you want to do me." He created a Tinder with her pictures, and he would start sending the other niggas nudes and shit, and moving in on niggas and shit like that, and catfishing motherfuckers. So I mean, at the end of the day, it's too much of a risk to run to leave your nudes in somebody else's hands, especially usually if you break up, it's not on good terms. So you don't want somebody you don't like having your nudes. So you got to delete that shit. And plus, it's just not good moving forward. Like, move into the future, bro. Leave that shit behind you. It's not good.
Okay,
they're mine.
John kept it real there, but I do believe after a breakup, you should not have to delete your nudes. And the round goes to J. Russ.
Oh my God.
Y'all are scandalous, bro.
Hey, I'm being responsible.
Scandalous as I can be.
I'm being responsible with the news.
Bomba clap.
I'm being responsible with the news. The utmost responsible, so no one gets hurt. No one will get hurt.
Right. That was your past. Right.
Marry him.
You divorce them, then you forced to
dig
them up.
My name's Miriam.
Okay, so on to the final round here. So a lot of people get disappointed daily. Life's not fair. Life's not perfect. We all know this. Single mom watching her kid. Father says he's going to come pick him up. Doesn't show up. Santa say you good. He going to give you something nice. Gives you cold. Out of everything, gives you cold. Doesn't even give you anything. That's even worse. Best friend says they're going to be the first man at your wedding. AWOL. So I guess the true question is it really the thought that counts? Trav, man, what you think?
No, it's never the thought that counts. Like, I had a dad back in the day, and I mean he's still going strong, but like, you know, like black dads sometimes they don't fuck with you like that. And like he's like, all right, I'm gonna come get you. And I'm like, all right, put my coat on. And then you fall asleep on the couch. And it's like, oh damn. And he's like, oh, I thought about coming to get you. And he's like, damn, that's some whole ass shit. So I feel like either do the thing or don't even tell me that you was going to do the thing. If you like, I hate when niggas be like, yeah, I was just about to something. Like, niggas don't care about it. I was just about to either do the thing or don't mention that you was going to do the thing.
Exactly. Like if I'm sitting at the crib hungry and somebody comes like, I'm about to bring you some food, and then they come over and they ain't got no food. They was like, I was thinking about getting you some food. I'm still hungry. That don't help me. I don't care about your stupid ass thought. Like, I don't care why you didn't bring my birthday present to the birthday party, why I didn't get no Christmas gift. Like,
exactly.
You knew what it was. I don't care about that.
No. The fact that I thought about your bitch ass should be enough. That's it. At least somebody thinking about your ass. You know what I'm saying? The thought does count.
No, because that's a cop out. That's a cop out. Because then every birthday you could be like, I almost got you a Lamborghini. I thought about getting you a Lamborghini. You never have to do anything. So like, you might as well save me the.
First and foremost, I would never almost give somebody a Lamborghini or give someone a Lamborghini. That would
not a
never
Lamborghini, but like, just any gift. Like I almost got you that. Like I was so close to. Like I feel like all it does is piss me off. Because then you're like Then you think about, oh damn, I wish I had that. Now you just make the situation worse. At least if you just show up empty-handed, they're like, all right, this nigga showed up empty-handed.
Well, maybe
per the use. But if he's like, I almost got you something that you really want.
Yeah.
Damn,
I'd rather have an at least you showed up versus some bullshit excuse of why you showed up empty-handed. Like, bro, I ain't get you shit, but I'm here. What's up? Let's turn up. You know what I'm saying? That's way better.
Even if you tried your best and it just didn't work out, if you tried your best, if you spend your energy to do something and it didn't work out, don't tell me. I feel like I don't give a fuck if it didn't work out.
I don't care if you have to walk 17 miles.
What if my thought plants that seed inside of you? What if I was like, oh, I thought about getting you a Lamborghini and I ain't get you one. You know, damn well I ain't getting you one. But then you're like, you know what? I'm gonna get that Lamborghini. That thought planted a seed inside of you, that your own thoughts, and now you gonna grind hard to get that Lamborghini. You know what I'm saying? The thought does count, man.
No.
The phrase is the thought that counts only get used when somebody's like, I didn't do the thing that you want. I almost did this thing, but it has nothing to do with you could do it now. I almost got you a trip to whatever Cabo, but you can get one. I feel like that's never been the case. It's always, dude. Oh, I was so close to this.
What would you ever tell your landlord? Would you ever tell your landlord? I thought about paying rent.
But I
thought about paying rent.
Now you could pay the rent. You could pay yourself.
Shit, it depends on.
You can take that idea and run with it now.
It depends on my situation. Sometimes Sometimes I want some hot water before the rent. I don't fucking know. It depends on what bill I want to pay first.
But you think that would inspire
you? Think about living on the streets real quick after that.
You think that would inspire him to just say, "I'm gonna take care of it," or you think that would inspire him to say, "Get the fuck out then"? Because you talking about something that might make you get a landlord. It's the thought that counts. See,
this is when I'll get irresponsible with the news because I'll be like, "Look, landlord, I got nudes of your daughter I was fucking." You know what I'm saying? You might.
But now you bargaining. Now you
bargaining.
Now you bargaining.
Nudes.
That's different.
You might want to ease up on trying to kick me out. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
But you bargaining now. I feel like for a regular thing, if you say I did all this, I ran 700 miles to go get this thing, and they were closed. Don't tell me that. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck how much work. If you know I wanted this,
the end result. I'm all about the end result, bro.
If you know I wanted this Pokemon card or whatever, you know this one place has it, and you spent so much time going to get it.
By the time I got to the store, they was all sold out. I asked them, did they have any in the back? But they said, I don't give a fuck.
At the end of the day, I don't have it in my hand. I don't have it in my hand.
And shit.
So
you guys are saying it's better off to not mention it at all?
No, yeah, exactly. Even if you worked hard to do the thing,
not my problem.
All right, I won't tell y'all shit then. I won't tell y'all niggas shit. I'll be like, hey man, I'm gonna come through, and then I'm not gonna come through, and I ain't gonna tell you shit. I ain't gonna tell you.
Yeah, but either give me the thing or don't. But like if you tried to give me the thing, they'd be like, oh, I tried. Trying like when is trying ever been good? Like I tried to win an NBA. I tried to win an NBA championship.
So like, what if I try to get you a spot? Like, hey man, I try to get you a seat at the Oscars or some shit. And then I say, look man, I'm gonna try, and I don't do it. You gonna be mad?
I'ma still be at the crib
watching. You ain't never give me a spot on the improv comedy show that you have. You say that's the thought that counts because you've been saying I'm gonna get you up, and you never got me up. So nigga, it don't count. It's the thought that
it's all Hollywood. First and foremost, I had a long list, motherfucker.
Exactly. So the thought don't matter. Exactly. And that was when I was doing comedy. That was when I was doing comedy too. So I'm gonna get you up. That was in the peak. That was in my peak.
I didn't know there was so much on this topic.
I had just got the show going twice a month. I was about to get your ass up there, man. Don't get mad at me.
No, we might have to not even show your face for this whole thing just because of that.
Such a whole ass nigga.
He always thought that counts ass nigga.
But you gonna monetize this episode?
I'm gonna play his voice, but I'm gonna just block the screen out. It's just gonna be like
just black it out.
It's gonna be a picture of like different random zoo animals. It's gonna be random zoo animals.
Okay, so tidy down now. Look, we're gonna get on to the final word here. So, all right, okay, Trav, man, what's your final word? Wrap it up.
Yeah, I just think like if a nigga be like, all right, we homies, we in the same comedy class. I got a comedy show that I'm running. I'm gonna get you up, and then like later on, weeks later, you find out, no, I'm gonna just get these better comedians up, and then they tell you like, oh, well, I thought about it, I almost did it, and then quarantine happens, and then you never got up. And then you barely like you do a soft retire. I feel like you might as well not even told me that there's a chance that you're gonna put me up because it's like, yeah, the room's good, yeah, this will be a good opportunity, but like you basically did nothing for me. So if somebody did that, I think they're inclined to be like their face be blocked out. If I did let them on my platform, maybe show like babies laughing and play their audio, but it's never the thought that counts. Because, yeah.
It's cold-hearted. Okay, J. Russ, man, what's your final word?
First and foremost, motherfucker, I was going to get you up, bro. You were going to get up. I had a schedule.
Whatever
do
you mean?
I had a schedule. I already had a schedule, man. Once my show was twice a month at Go Comedy, you was gonna be in that bitch, man. I had you down for April. That
was in like January.
Yo, motherfucking that. Nah, nigga, this is shit happened in like March. Look, dog. If you block out my face, you a whole ass nigga.
I'm not gonna block out your face. Hey, no, he didn't argue the thought that counts at all, though. So I mean, I'm not gonna block your face. And so, in closing, the thought counts.
The thought do count. The thought do count. At least I thought about your bitch ass. How about that? You cannot get thought of at all. I thought about your bitch ass.
And strippers are thoughts, and thoughts know how to count. So the thought count. I don't know. Is it the
thought count?
The thought count.
Okay,
Thought count.
John, man, what's your final word, man? Let's finish this up, man. Go ahead, go for it. Kill it.
The thought never counted. The thought never counted. Like if you think it, you speak it. If you don't speak it, you act on it.
Okay.
And goddamn it, but
If I see it,
the thought never mattered. Like I've been thinking about you. Oh nah. Like I don't care. No one cares. There's nothing anyone could ever do with a thought. But if you show up with that bread, you show up with that food, you show up with that gift. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot more valuable. I don't want to hear excuses because it's not my problem. All I know is that you failed. You didn't execute the mission. And that's all I need to know. So obviously the thought never mattered. Never, ever. And it never will.
Okay, that was a nice wrap up, man. And so for this final word, I appreciate all you guys for saying what you had to say. But no, it is never the thought that counts. So the round goes to John Juan.
oh my God.
Exactly.
It's just
And
because
you're
he doesn't have
and
a
you're
weed.
and you're the winner of this episode of BlaspheMass Debate, John. What you got to say, man? Go ahead with your shout out.
First and foremost, I'd like to thank me. I'd also like to thank myself. And I'd like to thank it's just great to thanks Cody G. I appreciate you.
Lamest
Jacob,
closer.
man. Thanks for participating. Travis, as always, your mom's a whore.
Thought it was J.
And,
Russ.
shout out to them Spartans.
Your mom's on her way right now.
Shout out to them Spartans.
You hear that
whooping
gurgling?
Michigan's
You hear that
ass
gurgling?
on Halloween. Go green, fuck blue. And y'all stay safe out there, bro. Y'all stay safe out there, man.
All right, wise words. And also for our special guest, man, this your time to shine, man. What you got to tell the viewers, man?
Yeah, man. I just want to say, keep the news, be responsible with them. Thought do count, and old people, y'all need to stop voting. Also, but yeah, this was fun. Thanks for having me on, Trav. Thanks for having me on your show before I had you on mine. Since you want to talk shit. But yeah, this shit was fun. You catch me. I got some whole ass nation content coming soon. Just follow me on Facebook, Instagram for that. You know what I'm saying? Check out Mask Off Podcast on Planet Ant and Boxed In with Friends on YouTube and Facebook. And I got a lot of other shit coming. Just stay tuned.
Hey, you got a lot going.
Birth of a Whole Ass Nation, funny as fuck. Check that shit out for sure when COVID's over. That shit funny as fuck. For real.
Appreciate it.
All right now. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell us what you think below. Do you agree or disagree with the resolutions? Let us know in the comments. And as I always say, amen. Amen.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching BlaspheMass Debate. We hope you enjoyed the content, but please, now it's time for you guys to get back to us. Please contribute anything you can by paying your tithes, people. Passing the plate around to everybody. Please contribute anything you can. You can tithe today by liking, following, and subscribing to all BMD content on Facebook, Instagram. You can watch us on YouTube. You can listen to us on Spotify and Apple Music today. And remember, folks, drop a comment below. If there's anything you can think of that you want us to debate, and we'll consider it for our next episode, all right? Drop a comment below, and we'll try to get into the next episode. You guys stay real out there. Peace.